Here's the list of skills that you should prioritize when leveling. Hey guys, welcome to my leveling guide for the Striker. The Striker is a very fast class, but it lacks some good AoEs. It is very important to fill your identity bar and burst the enemies afterwards. Let's go over your mobility skills first. Your first mobility skill is Phoenix Advent. I really like the skill at level 10 because it increases your jump range. Here's the skill at level 4. Here's the skill at level 10. It also increases your jump speed. For the tripods, take Wide Attack, Fierce Attack and Refined Reflexes. Your next skill, Moonflash Kick, is used as a mobility skill and an identity bar filler. To use this skill as a gap closer, level the skill to level 7 and take Elemental Extraction so your bar fills up faster, and then take Outstanding Mobility. Now let's go over your DPS skills that also fill up your identity bar. Get Thunder Kick to level 4 so you get the tripod Elemental Extraction. Your next DPS skill is Storm Dragon Awakening. I mainly use this skill to fill up my identity bar. If you level this skill to level 7, get Cracked Blade. With this tripod, you deal increased damage to mobs. If you want to level another skill instead, at least put 4 points into the skill and get Elemental Extraction as your first tripod. Your next skill, Lightning Whisper, is very good to clear out mobs. I recommend to level the skill to level 10 and take Elemental Extraction so your identity bar fills up faster, Quickly Prepare so you can use the skill more often, and Crack Blade so the skill deals increased damage to mobs. Next we have Sweeping Kick. This skill does very high damage and I recommend to level the skill to level 10. Get the tripods, Elemental Extraction to fill up your identity bar faster, Dark Split to get more critical, and Extraordinary Kick. Your third tripod increases the damage of the skill by a lot. If you mainly want to use the skill as a mob killing skill, you can also take Find Weakness. Next up we have Berserk Circle. I mainly use the skill as a filler skill to clear up mobs that have lower HP left. I would recommend to level the skill only to level 4 and take Wide Attack. And at last we have your main DPS skill, Tiger Emerges. You get the skill at level 14 and this is your main skill where you use up your identity bar. Level the skill up to level 10 and prioritize to get the skill to level 10. For the tripod, take Quickly Prepare, Darkening and Death Grip. Now we have all of your 8 skills. If you like, you can also replace Berserk Circle with one of your other ults. The ult that I sometimes use was Spiral Impact. I leveled the skill to level 7 and took Find Weakness so I can use it against bosses, and Elemental Extraction. I really liked Elemental Extraction because sometimes you get back the identity bar that you used for the skill. I do not recommend to use 2 esoteric or old skills that uses 2 bars because you can't normally fill them up fast enough. I only combined Spiral Impact with Tiger Emerges because Spiral Impact only uses 1 bar and has a 30% chance to get that bar back. While leveling, I would also not use any other esoteric skill than Tiger Emerges because Tiger Emerges does the most damage and it's also very fast to use. All of the previous mentioned skills are good for mobbing, but I would replace Berserk Circle with Lightning Tiger Strike. Lightning Tiger Strike is your second esoteric skill. It also uses 2 bars, but when you have your engraving and more skill points, it is easier to fill up your identity bar again. For Lightning Tiger Strike, I recommend to use Elemental Extraction, Find Weakness, and the Perfect Predator. For your ultimate skill, I recommend to use the second ultimate skill, True Heavenly Awakening. It has a very big AoE and does more damage than your first awakening skill. So that's it for my leveling guide for the Striker. I hope you guys liked the video and see you next time.